Hey guys, so today I thought I'd talk about how I'm doing raw footage now. I do not get to edit my videos anymore, unfortunately. I mean, I still can right now, but I don't want to get used to that anymore. I want to get used to doing raw footage while I still can edit things, because if there is any major thing that needs to be edited, I can edit that. My camera is crooked. It's always crooked, jeez. But I really wanted to talk about this because there are some things that do bother me about it, but I really need to start doing raw footage. And I'd really like to get used to it because when the editor leaves, if I mess up at all in a way that really drives me crazy, then I can still go and fix it and continue to train myself otherwise as best as I can to focus on doing raw footage rather than edited stuff. Like when I first started doing my video before this video for my main channel, which I will link in the description below this video. If you want to go check that out, you can do so because it will be in the description below. But I'm really trying hard to do raw footage now, just because when that editor leaves, I'm going to have to do raw footage, and I'd rather have the ability to edit a few little things, which is why my other vlog has not gotten up yet, and I don't know if it will, because I'm really eager to post this one. So this one might just get posted first, and the other one maybe not at all. I don't know if that would bother any of you for it to be up after this one, when it should have been up after my other vlog, but I haven't found the other time to do that. Not really a vlog, I guess. Type of vlog kind of thing, but on my main channel, I did a video, and the other one from my vlog channel, this channel, should be here already. It should be uploaded, but it has not been edited because that one was a complete wreck. So I do have to edit it, unfortunately, but I nailed the first one, in my opinion. I'm pretty proud of it for raw footage because I went a whole 20 minutes without messing up terribly enough for it to drive me insane. Except for my bad habit of repeating certain words that I need to retrain myself to do. And that's just why I'm doing now too, because I mean, I'm usually not editing them now anyways. I'm usually just like, whatever, it's who I am. I can't just stop saying words that easily. It will come if you really want it to happen. Like, if you really feel like you're doing something too much and you want to stop, like, you can break that habit. It's not impossible. I broke it with even a lot of my older videos that are deleted now because I restarted my channel 3 different times. So those videos are gone. But I literally trained myself to stop saying so much. I might do it again now because I stopped caring so much about that. But I don't know. Now there's other words that I repeat, but I did achieve that goal. And so I can do it again, and I can do it with all these other words as well, which I'm really looking forward to doing because I love challenging myself. So this will be a fun little thing to start doing, but I can't edit my videos now because the video editor on my phone, the only video editor that I can afford with my videos still looking as good as they can without, having the watermarks from other video editors or having to pay for a video editor because I don't have the money to do that. I have the one on my phone, but now they want to get rid of it when the next update happens, so I'm not going to have a video editor. And YouTube videos editor, they got rid of that too, so I'm not going to have a video editor, and I don't really have the money to go pay for one. And there's a few YouTubers that I watch that do completely raw footage, and they really try to encourage it. And, they do say for, advice for YouTubers and such, and, a big crucial thing to do is edit your videos. But also, what people love so much about YouTubers is how real and open they are, how not afraid they are to speak their minds, how not afraid they are to be themselves. And I do think there is going to be some videos that will need editing, if I ever do travel vlogs or anything, like those do exist, I feel like that will be an editing day. But when I have the money to do that, to travel, I will also have the money to have a video editor, a good video editor that hopefully will never get murdered and destroyed when I need it to work and be there for me. But a lot of the YouTubers I watch do encourage raw footage, and it's not, I don't feel like it's a bad thing once you get so used to making videos, because like, I still have 21 minutes of recording time, and this video is only 6 minutes long so far. Almost 6 minutes long. That's kind of a lie. Almost 6 minutes. But the whole thing is to keep yourself interesting and to not hesitate a lot and to like not do all these like random pauses. So kind of like hesitation. I know I'm not perfect. None of us are ever going to be perfect, even in raw footage, but I feel like I talk enough to not have to edit, because I do talk quite a bit. And so I feel like that's why my videos get so hard to fucking cut sometimes, because I talk so fucking much. And before I can even breathe, I'm already saying another sentence. So another habit I'm trying to break, trying to slow myself down, because that makes all the less reason to need to edit, because breathing is a thing and I don't do it enough. So that needs to start happening. And other than that, happening in my life, there really has not been anything too new. I mean, people are still bugging me about the car, and I really wish that they would just like stop and respect my decision. Like, that's the only thing that's really getting irritating. Oh, and wasn't planning on mentioning this. My voice just kind of did a little funny thing. Cool. But a lot of people, this has really been bothering me. It's a lot of people constantly jumping at me, attacking me. And that's not even all of the story. It's people are attacking me for the sake of trying to dominate over me. That drives me a little crazy. Like, I can't handle it. What they're doing is just so irritating. And I don't really know if this is really going to make it into the video or not. I know I'm not editing, but if I really don't like it, I will cut it out. Or I might just end the vlog sooner. But people keep trying to attack me, to just try and dominate me, and I can tell because I remain very passive with people. Like, I'm very vulnerable with people, and I let them kind of prove themselves to me in a way that defines who they are to me. Like, you show me who you are, and I'll decide how I feel about you, kind of thing. Like, it's not just I like you or I hate you. I give everybody a chance to share who they are with me so that I can choose if I like them or don't like them, how I feel about them. And chances are I don't usually straight up hate people, but I won't like you. If the case of like close to hating you, it would be not like you, not be fond of your actions or your choices of wording all the time. For instance, the people that attack me a lot, I mean, maybe I do kind of hate them. I don't know. But I don't usually think of things that far. But literally, these types of people just try to dominate over me because they want to seem stronger than me or smarter than me. Now, I'm not trying to sound like I'm smarter or stronger than them, because I know I'm not, and I know I'm definitely not the strongest, most smartest person out there, but I am definitely considered one of them. But apart from that, I just don't like that they're trying to pass themselves off as like that to me. That doesn't fly with me, because the whole reason why I am the way I am, like with all the anger and, maybe say some wrong things about people that I shouldn't say, even in my videos, Like, I'm already kind of lacking confidence with some of the things I've just said in this video, but I don't know what's going to happen with that. I really don't. But I need to stop shying out of what I'm saying, because honestly, you are who you are, and if people like you or don't like you, that's going to happen regardless if you're hiding who you are or you're not. And I don't hide who I am. There's only specific little pieces of me that I keep hidden. And for instance, this is one of those things, but I'm kind of done shying out of it because it's a big, big part of who I am. And a lot of people do actually end up accepting it and admiring it. So I really feel like I shouldn't be ashamed of it, as ashamed of it as I have been my life, during my life, throughout my life. That's better. But literally, it drives me crazy because these people will try to use Google to call me out. Secondly, they don't do all of their research, but even if they do quite a bit of research, like this one person that called me out, like, she knows a lot. And if you don't know half a sentence of what the shit you're talking about, you probably shouldn't go and jump at someone like that. But I know, like, I literally learn in my sleep. I'm learning 24/7, okay? So I do admit that I know quite a bit, but I still don't know everything. There's still a whole world of shit to learn, so I can never say I know everything. And that is true wisdom and intelligence, if you really want to go there too, is, if you prefer to use the word intelligence, is to not think that you're ever smarter than anybody or that you know everything, because true intelligence and true wisdom is being able to admit that you don't know everything. And in this case, like, I can admit that, but I do get really, really sick of people jumping at me all the time. And this has always been a thing. People will jump at me just automatically thinking that I'm weak and that I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about when I'm talking. So they tend to like to jump at me, try and dominate over me because they think that they're strong enough to do that, but they never are. And that's just really annoying to me because intelligence, especially, it happens a lot. People try to smart mouth me all the time and act like they know more than I do, and that's fine, but in your choice of actions, it kind of does really bother me. They, first of all, try to use Google to call me out. Secondly, they circle and circle and circle around the same fact, whereas I'm pulling new shit out of my brain 24/7 because that's just how much I know about whatever topic it is. If I don't know anything about it, I won't fucking argue, and especially not to that point. But it's not even arguing at that point like they think it is. It's just me defending myself is all it is. I don't like people treating me like that. That's where all this problems came in with people, blaming me for starting arguments and such and being too defensive. They're like, I didn't even say anything. You're already being defensive as shit. Like, calm the fuck down kind of thing. But the thing is, people only started having a problem when I started defending myself. Until then, they would just beat the shit out of me and beat the shit out of me and beat the shit out of me till I would say something. And then suddenly I started it all, is how they play those games. It's those kinds of people that really like to come at me. But the thing is, they don't have enough facts to do that, or they don't have enough strength or guts to do that. And I'm not trying to make them sound weak or stupid, but I mean, one thing I was taught is to not say something if you can't back it up. And that's why I live my life solely based off of truth, only truth, because if you don't live by the truth, it will come back and bite you in the ass so hard that you're probably going to be hiding in a corner for the rest of your fucking life, because you're going to be so ashamed that you were never honest about yourself to people. And that's something that I'm really, really big about and care a lot about, is being yourself. I cannot live without being myself and without people knowing the truth about me. And it just drives me insane when people think things of me that aren't true. It drives me crazy. And I always try to make sure that people do know the truth about me, but, I'm fine with rumors getting out there, but I understand, that can happen. And it's definitely something also that's not new to me, so I already know how to take that, but, if it does come up, I know how to handle it. And kind of losing my train of thought slightly. But these people, it drives me crazy, and I wasn't planning on mentioning in this video, but I think why not? I've done videos kind of similar to this before, and I've thought of doing just one whole video based off of it, but I also thought it would be better just to mention it in a video that's not just about this topic. But holy shit, this has been happening day after day, where somebody's trying to call me out on facts that I already know and have lived, not to mention, and already experienced these things. But apart from that, they're trying to use Google to call me out, in which then Google's definition is exactly what I am talking about, but they continue to argue against the Google definition that they sent me. Something I always do when people start factual arguments with me, or intellectual arguments is also a term that you could use. I always check Google definitions, because it is exactly what people send to me is shit from Google. And that, to me, if you need to Google what you're saying to somebody, you probably shouldn't be saying it. And it just drives me so insane that people have been attacking me day after day after day. And I don't want to pour all my problems out in my videos, but vlogs are kind of a bit more personal, and this helps you get to know a bit more about me and my life and the things that I face, so that when you do hear my guidance, you also know what I'm experiencing and how you can put this into your life as well, these things. All the positive and intelligent things to have in your life. You can have them too. You have to work for things that you want in your life. And that's something I've been thinking about majorly. Spring into a brighter topic now. That slight rant is over. Maybe not even slight. Maybe that's giving it a little too much credit here. But really, something that's been popping into my head a lot is that you have to work for what you want. I just did a video on this on my main channel of releasing what doesn't benefit you and how to get anything you want out of life. Because the biggest issue that people face is saying yes to things that don't energetically benefit their well-being. If it just drains your energy and takes your energy away and makes you feel shitty, you shouldn't be doing it. And you don't need to feel like a bitch for not doing it. And you need to work to have the things you want. And that's exactly where that comes in. That's one of the efforts you need to put in to get what you want out of life, because you're not going to get what you want out of life if you don't work for it. Working for it also meaning, in one way, not just putting in the physical effort and taking action, but also taking action on yourself and being aware of the things that you're consuming in your daily life. And yes, the food is actually important. Diets are important. Plant-based diets are what I'm aiming for in my future. Right now, it's not something that I've successfully pulled off, but I try to get better every single day. Is the point. And again, that's putting in the effort. You might fail even a few thousand, 2,000 times even. But still, I still try every single day is the whole point. I still try every single day to try and get better. As long as you're continuously working towards your goals, you will succeed at them. The only time you fail is when you say and choose that it's over, that you're done trying. That's something I really learned throughout my life, is that the only time you've actually failed is when you say that it's over. But anyways, I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more videos.